Well, guys, the month of May is over, which means it's time to take a look and assess the damages. Let's take a look at the graphic novels that I bought in May 2022. What's up, guys? BJ Kicks here. I buy comics, I read them, and I review them, all for your viewing pleasure. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. This channel is all about comic books, so if you're into comics like I'm into comics, consider subscribing. Now, this is my monthly haul video where I go through and I show you which graphic novels I bought, and I kind of silently judge myself the whole time, as I'm sure somebody may be judging me. Um, but yeah, this month it's all Marvel, which is crazy, but it's an all Marvel haul, and of course it is brought to you by the good folks at Organic Priced Books. Organic Priced Books is the best place to look online for collected editions. They've got really fast shipping, great customer service, and some of the best prices in town, wherever town you're from. So go to organicpricebooks.com. You can get stuff that's in stock right now, or you can even make pre-orders. If you shop in the current FOC collection, that's where you'll find the deepest discounts. And if you want them even deeper, then you can use the discount code BJKicks at checkout. You'll save an extra $2 on orders of 1 or 2 books. Or if you're like me and you have no self-control and you're buying 1 million books anyway, then use the coupon code BJKicks, ship it together on orders of 3 books or more, and they'll ship them all in one convenient package, and you'll save 5%. So that's where I got all these books except one. So thanks again to Organic Price Books for sponsoring the video, and let's go ahead and jump into this doozy of a haul, starting with the one book that I didn't get from OPB, and that is this, Fantastic Four by Jonathan Hickman, Volume 2. Now, this book came out, I want to say late March, early April, but I just didn't have the funds in April to swing it. Contrary to Marvel's release schedule planning, I've got a budget and I got to stick to it. So this is one of those books where I was like, all right, I'll take the gamble. I won't get it on release day. Hopefully it'll be available in a few weeks. And it was not available in a few weeks. This book sold out everywhere. Now, a lot of the retailers have since restocked. So you can currently find the Fantastic Four by Jonathan Hickman Volume 2 standard and direct market covers on Organic Price Books. But little secret, little birdie told me, this book is sold out at the distributor level, which means they can't order more copies if they sell out again. So whatever's in stock is what's in stock. So go ahead and grab your copy. Don't wait around too long. You don't want to rely on Amazon because they send them all dinged up. Anyway, I got this one from the Omnibus Facebook group from my homie Dalton. Thanks for looking out. He happened to buy 2 copies, so I got myself this one. This is the direct market variant by Giuseppe Camuncoli, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure that's who did the variant. But yeah, Fantastic Four by Hickman Volume 2. Now, let's get into these books. Next up, I've got Thor by Jason Aaron, Volume 1. This was a very long-awaited omnibus. Not necessarily long-awaited by me. I've never read these stories, but I do enjoy the Thor movies. But with all the hype that Thor Love and Thunder has been getting, this book also sold out very quickly. Unfortunately, it sold out at most retailers as well. So if you find a copy on the Facebook Marketplace, you're going to want to pick it up. This is the Russell Dowderman variant with Jane Foster as Thor. Spoiler alert. But this collects Thor God of Thunder 1 through 25, the 2014 Thor series 1 through 8, and annual number 1 from 2015, Thor's 1 through 4, and the Mighty Thor from 2015, numbers 1 through 12. So a lot of stuff in here. It's got a cover price of $125. If you can find this for a cover price or less, you're winning. So good luck. Good luck to you. Next up is, oh yeah, this one I wanted for a minute. This is Star Wars by Jason Aaron. This is the Mark Brooks direct market. I don't say direct cut, director's cut. No, the direct market variant by Mark Brooks. Lovely painted artwork, as you can see here, reminiscent of every Star Wars poster ever. Mark Brooks is one of my favorite cover artist. So when I saw he had a variant for this book, I was like, yeah, let me get that. A slight change to the spine here. We don't get the big white block logo like we had in the last printing, which leads me to believe they're going to collect the second half of this series, which is written by Kieran Gillen, which would be very exciting to me because then I'd have like pretty much all the Star Wars that's in canon. They have been pumping out Star Wars material ever since Disney bought Lucasfilm. This collects the 2015 series, issues 1 through 37, annuals 1 through 3, so the first 3 years of Star Wars, basically. And then there's a crossover with Darth Vader for issues 13 through 15, and Dr. Aphra 7 and 8. So this collects all of that. So if you are a big Star Wars fan, you want to know what's happening in between the A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back, read this. Do it. Do it. And speaking of Star Wars, I've got another book that actually runs concurrently to this one. This is Star Wars Darth Vader by Kieran Gillen. So again, this takes place between A New Hope and The Empire Strikes Back. And this series started in 2015. I love this. This is also a direct market variant cover by Mark Brooks. If Mark Brooks is doing your cover, like, I mean, come on. Come on. Probably buying the book. But yeah, this collects Star Wars, the Darth Vader 2015 series, issues 1 through 25, annual number 1, Star Wars Vader Down number 1, and Star Wars 13 through 14. So again, this also collects most of the material from that Vader Down crossover. So you could buy this one if you're a big Darth Vader fan without buying the Star Wars series and vice versa. So that's cool. Got a cover price of $100. I'm pretty sure I paid $70 at Organic Price Books. And I'm pretty sure this is still in stock there. So don't be waiting around. Go ahead and order it. Next up, oh man, love this. This is a heavy joint, yo. My forearms look kind of fly. Like it's all this flexing, there's all this lifting, these zombies. Anyway, this is Moon Knight by Houston, Benson, and Hurwitz. I would say volume 1, but they basically combined a bunch of different runs of Moon Knight into one great omnibus. This collects the 2006 series, issues 1 through 30, and annual number 1 for 2007. Moon Knight, Silent Night, Vengeance of the Moon Knight 1 through 10, and Shadowland Moon Knight 1 through 3. Written by Charlie Houston, Mike Benson, Greg Hurwitz, and a bunch of other stuff, a bunch of other people on art. Love this back cover by David Finch. This is the direct market cover, and I don't remember who does the art. I want to say, I don't want to lie, I believe it's Mike Deodato Jr., but again, I don't want to lie and like just credit somebody else with this artwork, so I'll put it on the screen who did the art. How about that? Cover price on this one was $125, and I know for a fact this is also still in stock at Organic Price Books. Let me angle this light a little bit better. That way I don't have to keep pointing the books in a certain way. There we go. Now, we are nearing the end of this monthly haul. Let's go ahead and jump to, thought something was messed up. This is just busting out of the saran wrap. This is The Amazing Spider-Man by J. Michael Straczynski. Joseph Michael Straczynski, Volume 1. This has got a bunch of art from John Romita Jr. as well as Mike Deodato Jr. So that's dope. And that might be why he was on top of mind for this Moon Knight book. I don't know who does this art. I'm gonna look it up. Anyway, Spider-Man by JMS Volume 1. Fun fact, I started working with OPB almost a year ago. Over a year ago, actually. And one of the first things I bought from OPB was Volume 2 of this. And I was like, maybe they'll reprint Volume 1 one day. That was some serious faith. And it paid off. So The Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1. This is the standard cover by J. Scott Campbell. I love this cover. You got Spidey. You got Mary Jane. You got every member of the Spider-Man Rogues Gallery. I don't know who's got the best Rogues Gallery in comics, but between Spider-Man, Batman, and maybe the Flash, got a lot of pretty iconic villains. So that's Spider-Man by JMS. This collects Amazing Spider-Man, the 1999 series, issues 30 through 58, and then legacy numbering 500 through 514 with the director's cut of issue 509. So this is exciting. I'm excited about this series. Everybody tells me that this is like the definitive starting place for modern Spider-Man, which is great because if I'm being real with you, a lot of the stuff that's been coming out since I started buying comics, I wasn't a fan. But this, everybody remembers fondly. So hopefully it's actually good. Now, the next and last book in my May Omnibus haul. Let me make some room on this little TV tray here. This is X-Men, The Fall of the Mutants. This is probably my most anticipated book of the month. It's right up there with Spider-Man Volume 1. But The Fall of the Mutants, I was telling you guys in my unboxing that this was basically like the last puzzle piece I needed to fill in pretty much all of Chris Claremont's history on the X-Men. I know there's like some OHCs and stuff a little bit later on in the run that, you know, are out of print. I'm going to need to grab those somehow. But yeah, so when it comes to Chris Claremont's Omnibus content, this is it. This is the last piece I needed. So now I got Uncanny Volume 1 all the way through the Jim Lee and Claremont Days Volume 2. So yeah, sheesh. 1975 to 1991. That's kind of crazy. But anyway, this is Fall of the Mutants, and this is the last book in the haul. Squeak, stop touching the camera. Squeak is like balancing on my tripod. This is so dangerous. But yeah, so this is Fall of the Mutants, and this is the last book in the haul. So let's go ahead and you already know we got to do the money shot, as they call it. This is the shot that shows me exactly how much money I spent. And honestly, there are no regrets this month, so I'm excited. The one book I had to wait because I knew I'd be able to afford it later. It's all good, you know? It's part of the game. You got to budget sometimes. Now, let's... Sheesh. This is the May Omnibus haul. All Omnis, all Marvel. And I think I might be out of room on the Marvel shelf now that this is done. So this is going to be fun. But yeah, again, if you're interested in any of these books, almost all of them, there's only one that I can think of, which is Thor. All of these books are in stock right now at Organic Price Books. Use the link in the description below. Don't forget the coupon code BJKicks. Save you $2 on orders of 1 or 2 books. Or if you're buying 3 books or more... That's right, sweet. If you're buying 3 books or more, use code BJKicks. Ship it together. Everything's going to arrive in one safe package. You will have to wait if you're pre-ordering something. Just keep that in mind. But you save 5% when you bundle them all together. So definitely a great deal. That's going to do it for me. I hope you saw something you liked in this video. And if not, hey, maybe this isn't the channel for you. But you can always buy what you like. Just make sure you read what you buy. And be nice to others. Because kindness makes the world go round. Peace.